y'all? Y'all here with the international journalist, the Media Prince, and today we're having conversations with Mr. James here. How you doing, brother?
Good, good. What's going on with you, man?
It's going pretty good. So, tell us how 2017 treating you thus far.
So far, man, 2017 is a little rocky, but you know, can't complain.
Okay. So, of course, you know we got the album that's still doing numbers. Tell us about that album.
The Alter Ego, man, is just like the other side of me, the other side of the gentleman. I had to, because everybody was asking for it. Like, I want to see a different side of you in the music, and I was like, that ain't me. So I was like, man, I'm gonna try it out, and I didn't know it was gonna do that much, but I did. So I just kept on with it. So hopefully you'll see a part 2 of it. Okay.
So now that you're dabbling into it, are you finding that you're liking that other side a little bit more?
Yeah, a little bit more. I am, but it's just like I still want to dedicate the music to the women too. You know, so right. But if they wanted something different, I'm gonna stay to that. You know, and give them what they want.
Okay, so is it hard driving? Testing both of those boundaries, was it hard?
Yeah,
balancing the two.
Right. I mean, Alter Ego too, like Alter Ego period, it's hard to balance it out because you're more you gotta get that club banger, you gotta get the streets, you gotta get inspiration on like what's the problem in your life.
Right.
Besides is dealing with talking about women, their relationships, or you talking about things that you went through as a man dealing with a woman. So it's hard to balance out to that category, but certain cases easy when you can get it out.
Right.
Because some people hold things in and just like, you know.
So you just mentioned the ladies, and of course, you know your fan base is heavy with the women. When you are tapping into your side, your other side of your alter ego, do you have to watch what lines you cross with if you're degrading or maybe representing your women fan base? Yeah,
I do, because when they see, like, I feel when you see the bad side, they look at like, whoa, man, this is not. Man, I didn't ever see this, couldn't see this side. But that's like, it's kind of nervous to me because it's like, I don't want you to be like, I don't want you to judge me on that side. It's just that this is what I've been holding. I never wanted to come out because of I was more focused on doing this. But now there's like, it comes to a point where you do have to get things out. That's what the music is all about, getting what your emotions, getting what you're feeling out.
Okay. So take us back. How did you get your start into music?
High school, man. I just seen some of my friends doing it in high school, and they got me on one track. Then I got on that one track, and it was just like, from that point on, it was just like, I'm gonna keep doing it. And then I just started meeting new people. Then people keep telling me, like, yeah, you got it, man, just keep doing it. I was like, nah, I don't know, man. Then I started realizing over time, over years, it's like, this is it. I think I'm gonna go further with it, you know what I'm saying? But I'm still dedicated to the ladies, because that's what, you know, the fan base, that's what the fans is more attracted to. So doing music like that, I just kept going.
Right. Okay. So, you know, take us there with your music. What's your creative process like?
Being honest, my creative process is like, I have to be in a situation where I'm dealing with a woman, or I'm dealing with like a relationship problem, or even like we could just talk about conversation about someone and just like I could do a song like that. So a process like that, but I have to be, the main thing, I have to be in a situation to actually get that music out. Or even we could have a conversation, somebody say, man, it's this person, and I was like, you know, I don't say nothing, but I just do a song just like that, dedicated to that.
Okay. So with creating your bodies of work, is there, when you go into it, making out the songs, do you go with it with the overall theme, or do you just say, I'm gonna just, you know, go in and make what I feel and just put it all together?
I do both. You know what I'm saying? I have to do both, because it gives you a greater idea. You don't want to stick to one idea. You gotta have virtual ideas. Like, I can do this, but I'm feeling this way. So sometimes you do want to mix it up so you can get different messages out of it. Because you don't want to keep the same message. You want to mix it up so people are like, oh, now I feel it, now I understand. Because you go through what I go through. So that's what I said. You never know what people can feel. So you're trying to mix the the views and everything up. So
okay. So now that you have experienced that you have trying all types of music, you know, what would you classify your genre of music now?
Oh, it's straight. I can say straight hip hop, like hip hop and R&B.
Okay.
You know, that's closely. I can say close to like Wale. That's the closest that I say my music is towards that.
Okay. You mentioned Wale. Who are some of the people you look up to in the game?
Wale is one, and LL Cool J. It's mostly you can out of my music. You can. It's like when you listen to it, you can see and you can feel that LL Cool J style out of. I look up to him towards like being the ladies' man and dedicating the music to the ladies. And even though he switched it up to actually have people like, just because I switched it back, that don't mean I can go back this way. That's how I make mine. So it's like even though I did it for the ladies, but don't cross the line and say I can't do this and that, and I'm gonna show you what I can do. So
okay. So would you say your music is kind of inspired, like from a lot of the '90s type vibe?
Yeah, like mostly the '90s vibe, because that's what I was raised and that's what I was brought up on, the straight '90s. I got that from that culture, and I had to, everybody had to grow from this culture now, from these type of music, because it's growing. So you have to grow with the music. But mainly '90s. I'm all with it. House party. I trying to mix it all in.
Okay. So what's next for you?
I'm working on 2 projects.
Okay.
I'm supposed to have been had it out, but I'm working on 2 projects. One of them is the last chapter of The Gentleman. It's The Art of Love. I'm working on that. And the preview was talking about Alter Ego 2. And Alter Ego 2, I want to come out strong on that to make it my last. So definitely those are things that's coming up.
Okay. So for an advice with creating about a work, can you explain to them how important it is to take your time and not rush?
Man, I mean, it's very, very important to take your time. I don't care if it take days or months, but the proper way of doing it is just really taking your time. If it don't come to you right then and there, just stop for a minute. It might take a couple of days where you just like get more ideas, but some people, it might just come to them right then and there. But I feel as though, to me, taking your time would give the best body of work of music, like of all time. You can listen to anybody and you can tell by certain people when you listen to their music, you can tell they took their time with that. They didn't rush it, because they rushed it, you can tell, you can feel the energy. But you can tell by certain artists that they took their time doing their work, and it proves it. Like numbers prove it.
Okay. So it's this game I like to play with all my guests that come on the show. It's called Either Or. So pick the same artist. I like to see what you guys' vibe and feel is. Where your head is at musically, who you bang with more. So the person you name is the person that stays. The person that you don't name could not have ever existed, okay? So I'm gonna start you off hard since you just mentioned, let's just do LL Cool J or Wale.
I mean, LL Cool J.
Okay. Tupac or Biggie?
That all depends. They are great artists.
Only one. Only one.
I gotta pick Tupac though.
Okay. Jay-Z or Nas?
I see, that's hard. You give me all these, man. You got. Okay. I would choose Nas when it comes to that, but Jay-Z top of it all. Like, he has it all. Jay-Z though.
Okay. Eminem or Kendrick Lamar?
Nah, see. I gotta pick Eminem, man. I love Kendrick because he's top of it all. He's doing his thing, but when it comes to genius of creating something like out of the ordinary, Eminem has it.
Okay. Drake or Kanye West?
I pick Drake though, because he's killing the radio. That's how you can look at it. Kanye West has the creativity of making anything out of everything, but Drake is his mastermind, man. He's a genius, man.
Papoose or J. Cole.
You not gonna pick J. Cole, man. Papoose is, I don't get me wrong, Papoose is lyrically like, it's the best. I mean, any type of nigga that freestyle from A to Z, Z to A, like, that's fucking crazy. But J. Cole, when it comes to mindset and speaking on it, that's what you go for.
Alright, so we gonna switch to the women. Let's do Remy Ma or Nicki Minaj.
See, you got a battle rapper and you got a rapper that's right. I mean,
who's the better rapper?
I'll say Nicki though. I say Nicki. It's hard to say that, but I say Nicki because I'm looking at numbers. I'm looking at actual rappers too. But anytime you can make a song, just make a beef song and make it a hit record, it's crazy. So you gotta look at that.
All right, so let's do Lil Kim or Trina.
Yeah, Lil Kim, man. You know, come on, you gonna do that, man? you gotta do Lil Kim and Trina. You could have said something else, but no. You gotta pick Lil Kim. She got it though.
Eve or Foxy Brown?
I gotta pick my girl Eve, man. I don't care if she don't still got it, she still got it. That's Eve, man.
Okay. Left Eye or Missy Elliott?
Oh, now you hit me, man. Come on. I gotta pick Missy Elliott, man.
Okay. So you got it. So clearly you're musically inclined. This was Mr. James, y'all. Let them know where they can follow you at.
You can follow me on Instagram at James at IG. And you for my SoundCloud, Mr. James 007. Just hit me up.
We out. Shot by MLB.